What is up, you guys? Damage here about with some more movies and game media. Today, guys, we're actually going to be breaking down Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode 2. Now, before we get into this video, please be sure to leave a like in this video. Also, subscribe if you're new. And now, I actually got to say, this is probably my favorite episode yet because it actually explores what U.S. history always tries to hide about black people. But yeah, this was my favorite episode yet. But we go break it down. There was a lot that happened in this episode as well, and I was like, wow, they put literally a lot in this 50-minute episode. But anyway, we're gonna start out with we get the origin of John Walker in this short little intro of the show, and I actually was like, oh wow, this is actually great. It really don't actually really make me really care for the character, but you know, it gives me an understanding of the character, where he comes from and how he was picked to do this job. Again, he has no super soldier serum. I think that's what he's trying to get, but we'll talk about that later on. That's his ulterior motive. But yeah, it was very, very interesting, and we're gonna talk about this parade because let's just put it like that. In this parade they put on for U.S. agent, or you know, the new Captain America, they really have these old undertones of really racism on how he's supposed to be celebrated, and this actually never happened to Captain America, so you know this is all a PR stunt for the US government. And you know what it kind of reminded me of? It kind of reminded me of The Boys. If you guys watch The Boys on Amazon Prime, it's kind of like that, but we go back to this. They literally put on full parade for this new Captain America, but if you guys know history, it really never worked out for us in this context, but we'll get there because it's literally a character in here that proves my point about US history. But anyway, we actually see Bucky looking at this interview with him and Sarah Haynes from Good Morning America, and he is literally in disbelief, but he actually ended up meeting with Falcon, and this is their first interaction during this whole season. The moral of this conversation, Bucky really wants to know why Sam didn't take the shield. And we actually will get into what I think and what is probably going to be revealed to Bucky later on in this season. But yeah. And I just gotta say, I really do like the chemistry between Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan because they're literally funny together. Honestly, I really would like a second season. I heard we probably don't get a second season of WandaVision, so hopefully we get a second season of Falcon and the Winter Soldier with these two characters because they were just amazing. And I really think they're really charismatic. But anyway, during this conversation, Sam actually tells Bucky that he knows that a flag smasher group is out there, and they really want to restore, I guess, what was like during the blip, the 5-year gap during the blip. And I really am trying to understand them, really, but I'm really not getting their motive, if that makes sense. But hopefully they can explain it. So honestly, they're really not that interesting to me until they can explain their motive. But anyway, we get this awesome action scene on these two trailers where we actually meet the leader of the Flag Smashers. But yeah, this was actually good. I did have a problem with kind of like the CGI with the trees that was going around, but we actually got a surprise guest that hopped up out of nowhere, and that was new Captain America. Even though yes, he does use his shield right, I really just hate this character, not the actor, because a lot of people literally hate the actor for what I really don't understand. But yeah, the actor is good, but the character is just trash. But anyway, they do not succeed this mission. Actually, it actually was revealed that Red Wing, the little, I guess, hawk you can say that Sam Wilson had, is actually government official, which he should know that. I thought he knew that, but I guess not. That's how they knew where he was. It's like thing support to set him up. But we actually get introduced to our leader of the Flag Smashers, and that is Carly. But she is also being tracked, and somebody actually threatened her that they're going to kill her now because she stole from them, and every member of that group has a super soldier, well, something like the super soldier serum. I don't know if they have to take like a daily dose of it to have it, but we'll see later down the line. But anyway, we actually get our first introduction into the second Captain America, and that is Isaiah Bradley. And this actually was ripped out of the comics. His actual story is that they actually, when they was done using him as the new Captain America, they literally set him up, and then he was literally in prison for 30 years for treason, all for doing the job that they given him at the time. So yeah, but anyway, more of the story, they always try to cover up black people in history. You know what I'm saying? Because Steve didn't know anything about it. Only Bucky really knew, and never told Steve that one, there was another super soldier, and also he was black, and they literally cover everything up. But you know, that's nothing new with US history. That's literally been happening ever since we got over here, well, forced to be over here. But yeah, I'm just glad they added his character to the show. And also, we actually got to see his grandson, and that is going to be Patriot, which I actually like they nodded to that. They really didn't show him out of that one scene, but yeah, it's going to happen going forward, I believe. But anyway, and he will be a part of Young Avengers. I don't know if they're going to do like a TV show or a movie, but he's definitely going to be on there. And I wonder if he inherited his super soldier abilities from his grandfather. It would be nice to see. Then we get another reality scene in this show as well, where Sam Wilson literally gets racially profiled because literally him and Bucky was talking, having a normal conversation, and probably if it wasn't for Bucky, this situation probably would have escalated even further. You actually get to see that he has his hand over his gun, which is again, we're gonna move past this. And yeah, he said that he really didn't notice him outside the glasses. So yeah, he was racially profiled. But Bucky gets arrested because he was actually supposed to go to therapy. So we actually get to see this scene where actually Captain America shows up. Well, I'll call him fake Captain America. Shows up and actually let him free because he would like to use Bucky and Sam. But going forward, I would like to not have more scenes with therapists. But anyway, yeah, so I think US agents using him as a pawn. And I really don't know what the fake Captain America wants. I don't know what they want. But, you know, the government is in on it. And also they want to have control over these super soldiers. And I actually feel some type of way about them using this black man to run behind him. But we're going to get into that later in another episode. But it's not like how Steve actually see them as, well, him and Sam as equals. But this new Captain America see him as less than an equal, as in a sidekick, which I have a problem with that. But anyway, next episode we actually get to see Zemo, so I'm super hyped. I'm really super hyped. But I think we're going to actually see Sharon Carter as well. We'll see in the next episode. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to leave a like on this video. Did you guys enjoy this episode? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys soon for more videos. Peace.